Welcome back to the Art of Self-Mastery. My name is Master Johnson, back here with another one for you. If you were just now seeing my face, congratulations, you were supposed to. This is the infancy of my channel. Should you feel inclined, or should I teach you a thing or two, do the things with the buttons. And if you would like to get closer to me, check the links inside of the posted comment, or the pinned comment, the posted description, wherever that is. Today's video is going to be sweet, short, and to the point. I need you to understand, money is energy, and so are you. So, there is a filtration system in your mind. It is called the reticular activating system. And essentially what this thing does is it allows you to be able to tell your mind what to hone in and what to focus on. See, your mind is like a torpedo with a honing device. Yeah, kind of like a heat-seeking missile, if you will. Now let me prove it to you. Have you ever, thought about an individual that you haven't spoke to in quite some time, and then next thing you know, they're calling you. You get a text from them. You run into them at the supermarket. You ever think of a song that you've really enjoyed or really hated, but you couldn't think of the name of the song to save your life? And then just a little bit later down the road, while you're taking a shower or while you're mindlessly doing laundry, boom, pops into your head just like so. Wow, there it is. How about that car that you really enjoy or that you really do not enjoy? And the next thing you know, you see that car everywhere. It seems like for some reason, these cars are following you. See, that's because your mind is a torpedo with a honing device. There's this thing, again, called your reticular activating system. Essentially, it is the filtration system to how you perceive your reality. See, the way that it goes and the way that it operates is outside of the sciences, you get what you look for, whether you want it or not. There's a beautiful way of saying that, just with a different word. You get what you focus on, whether you want it or not. So, case in point, here's my comb, right? Sometimes my comb does this job and sometimes it doesn't, but stick with me. Let's say that this comb represents all the problems in my life, okay? This is how this goes. If I look at my comb, all the problems in my life, and I say, stay away from me, go away from me, I don't want you, please go away, stop. See how it's getting closer to me? This is also how it works. If I put this out here, problems that I don't like. And let's say that my water here, this is what I do enjoy. Wow, why don't you go ahead and get on over here? Wow, this is great, wow. You see what's happening here? It's this thing called focus. You get what you focus on, whether you want it or not. See, when I was building a few of my businesses in the very beginning, I would build the businesses up, but then for some reason, they had all come crumbling down. And I was thinking it was because of things outside of me, when in all honesty, no. It was me looking at what I did not like, or what I felt like I had to fix, or what I felt like I had to plug inside of my business in order to stop the bleeding, or in order to stop the water from coming into my ship. You see how this goes? So I need you to understand, if you focus on trying to fix your problems, you are focused on your problems. Oh, wow, huge. And then your reticular activating system kicks in. Because you're focused on that, your mind is now going to find all the things that are simply not going right. So this is why whenever it rains, it pours. This is why whenever something bad happens, typically 4 other bad things happen. It's not because the world hates you. It's not because God is against you. It's not because you are, in a place where the narcissist puts you. No, it has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do from which the perspective that you have and hold is focused on, and then what is the story, the definition, and meaning that you're giving to the very aspect or the thing that you're focused on. So, here's the remedy to this. Here is the absolute solution to this. Number 1, if you can't help but focus on what you do not have, okay, then what I need you to do is create new stories, definitions, and meanings based off what you cannot bring your focus from. So Abraham Hicks and Bob Proctor and the Wayne Dyer, they really got something going right there. Now, in speaking of term of Abraham Hicks, she really explains it beautifully as, listen, just don't focus on the things that you don't want to come into your existence. And while that's easier said than done, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to make it make sense for you, as I just have. If you can't stop looking at the circumstances outside of you, what you need to do is either develop a new reticular activating system that sees through the pain, through the circumstance, into the lesson that is serving you. Or in other words, I'm not saying run away from your problems, run away from the negative bank accounts, run away from the relationship. No, I'm actually telling you to do the exact opposite. I'm telling you to go directly to it, but with a new perspective, a new definition, meaning, and story that serves you. One that does not keep you in the identity of lack, keep you in the identity of being de-traumatized. No. Simply understanding the positioning that you're in, claiming the power that you have, and then being decisive that this current situation that you're in is not your last destination. And the way that you change this destination, or in other words, the situation that you're in, is by changing the world within. There is nothing outside of you. There is nothing to change besides self. Because you're not only just your internal world, you are your external world outside of you as well. There is no separation. There is only oneness. So what does that mean? When I'm creating this video right now, I'm creating it with a specific kind of energy of certainty. And because I am in the state of certainty, when you watch this video and you see this beautiful face, now you feel certain. Is that because I'm influencing you? Or is that because I'm simply highlighting a very core ingredient called energetic transmission? It's a whole nother video, but I'm highlighting what I want you to feel and what I want you to see because I'm the one that you are watching. Wow. So I don't want to get too far off with that, but stick with me. The way you change your circumstances, the way that you unlock your abundance, the way that you bring more opportunities into your life is to continue to focus on that, but from a different vantage point with a different ingredient system. In other words, you tell the story, you create the definition, and you have the meanings that you give despite what's happening around you. And until you change that, nothing is going to change because everything listens to you. You have the power of God within you that isn't creating reality. No. God's already created reality. You're choosing out of the infinite amount of realities, the one where you have the abundance. And then it starts to unfold from that because of the new story, definition, and meaning that says, from this moment going forward, I see my life as abundance, for I am. So this is why the title of the video is called, Because I Am, Everything Is. See, there was a time where my soon-to-be wife asked me, Brandon, is everything okay? How are things? And I said, well, baby, it doesn't matter how things are. The only thing matters is how I am, who I am, in any given state, in any given moment. Because each new second, my friends, is its own reality. And that is called the freedom of will. See, when God created all realities, he gave you the free will to be able to choose who you are in any given moment, despite what the world is around you. As Neville once said, and this is so brilliant, as Neville once said, people are actors to the conversations that you continuously have inside of your own head, your internal world, your internal dialogue, right? So again, I'm just more so speaking to you from a place of empowerment rather than repairing. Whatever story, definition, and meaning that you give from the I am awareness and consciousness that you have and hold at any given second is going to create the unfolding of the reality that you now have highlighted and then aligned with. Don't you get it? All right, guys. I don't want this video to go too long. Again, this is the infancy of my channel. Let me know inside the comments something that you have gotten here. If you feel connected to this message, I would highly consider coming into my community because I'm only attracting the highest of the highest, the best of the best when it comes to conscious awareness. Some individuals that will watch this video, and that may be you, may not have any idea what I'm saying, but you can feel something. And that's the true mark. That's the true realizing and the awakening that says, no wonder why everything has been so hard. It's because I've been trying to do this by myself. I would, again, highly recommend that you step into this community. You can find the links inside of the bios right down there. Right now, at the time of this recording, I'm only looking to bring in about 50 more people because this channel is still very infant. Now, if you're seeing this many years down the road, feel free to go ahead and check out whatever I'm doing at that point. See, I'm already speaking not from a future place, but from a place that's already existing because I already know that this channel is about to explode. I mean, it already is. By the end of let's do it like this. By the end of 2025, this channel will be a minimum 70,000 subscribers. You can see I'm not trying, I'm not wishing, I've decided. Now I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I got my babies out there, so I gotta go. Hey, thanks for keeping up with my video, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. You guys take care.